Hey, so shoot, I just woke up. Wait, this is going to be an unhinged video. Just simply me telling you guys about the idea that I've been working on for a few days. I mean, not a few days, but a few months. For the past few months, I've been working on something. Yeah, and I've gained some muscles. More like I've lost a lot of muscles over the months. I stopped going to the gym. I really did. And I didn't stop because I didn't stop because I didn't have the money or because I just stopped. Guess I was lazy. But gosh, I mean, he's trying to get his life together, God forbid. Anyways, so for these past few months, I've been working on something. So I had countless problems that I encountered, and I have a lot of problems on the table that I am currently working on. So I'm the type of a guy that everybody, whenever they have a problem, they come to. So mostly they come to me when they have an issue. So for example, say one of the most important thing that I've seen people come to talk to me about is when they don't have a job, or like when they are looking for a job. That's when they come to me to ask for my help. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I've helped people a lot and mostly get jobs. Sometimes take them a lot of places. I've been the guy that I've been there for everybody, mostly. If I think back to my life, I've been there for most people. I can remember that most people have been there for me. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I'm just saying I have been there and I'm still going to be there for people because maybe that's my purpose, to serve people and to make people's life easier, to be there for them, not just my family but also for you people watching and everybody. And as long as I can make somebody's life a little easier, I guess that makes me happy, because I can try a whole lot of things, try to do a lot of stuff, but at the end of the day it always brings me back to one place where I have always been, helping people. So one of the important thing that I've helped people with has always been getting a job. And getting a job is tough. Most of the times getting a job is not easy. So there was a time, right, when my mom um gave birth, and so she was like she was she was let go from her job. Okay. And so she had to stay around 2 to 4 months at home. And after that, she really suffered a lot looking for a job, and I was the one helping her. It, so we went to a lot of agencies, a lot of places, a lot of jobs, asking for jobs. If I had to count how many times, it would be around, I don't know, around 50 to 100 places that we went to just looking for a job, and we couldn't find a job. Some of them would say, okay, just apply, we're gonna get back to you. And you know what these agencies do, bro, most of the time they'll be like, because like it's just better to give them a call and be like, hey, do you have any opening available over there? And they'll be like, oh, are you in our system? And you be like, nah, I've never been there before. And they're like, okay, come in, apply first, and then we're gonna let you know if there's a job or something. And you like, maybe there's a hope. Let me go apply. And you apply, and guess what? After that, they don't even hit you back. That's the problem, you know. So my mom suffered a lot looking for a job. It got to the point where it's like, man, you know what? It's so hard finding a job as a female. It really is tough, especially general labor. It really is tough for a woman. Yeah, it really is bad. It got into my head like, gosh, why is it so hard to find a job as a female? It's easy. Something like my father just go. I mean, he also has a hard time looking for a job, but it's very easy when he's looking for one, you know. And especially when you don't speak English, you're a woman, you don't speak English, and you're looking for a job. That's tough because most places ask they're looking for English, and being a woman just to make things way harder for some agencies. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But so after all of those things, right? So I've seen more people and more people experience the same thing, looking for a job and not getting a job, and going through all the process, applying and not getting a message back on the interview. So I started working on that thing. I put it on my table and I said, okay, let's kind of create a little system that could make all this easier. That could make all this just possible. Anybody can just apply to countless jobs without going to different locations. Okay, so okay, so I came up with a problem and a solution. How can I apply to as many jobs as I'm interested in as possible and get called as fast as possible? Okay, so how can I, that's the idea. How can I, that was first the question, how can I apply to as many jobs as possible, as fast as possible, and get called, get an interview as fast as possible? And that's where the idea called Apply AI came from. So the solution, an AI system that takes all your information, name, email, background, all your work information, resume, and everything, and put them all into this one resume and constantly updated cover letter. So the AI constantly updated cover letter to the liking of the employer. So say for example, if this employer has a type, this employer because all employers are looking for a different a different employee. So you have to come to them in a different way. You cannot go looking, you cannot go apply to Amazon the way you apply to Google. You have to be different. You have to change your appearance, so change just the way you present yourself to a liking of the company that you're applying to. So that's the AI deals with that too. So an AI system that takes all your information and resume, background, etc., and put them all into this one resume and constantly updated cover letter. And that will be changed and is designed to be what the employer want to hear, but still in your power. And once those are done, Apply AI will, so all those things are done on Apply AI, right? And after you get called, after you You get a job, apply AI will completely stop looking for a job until you come back again and he starts. And then it'll be back again. So apply AI will constantly apply about 15 to 50 applications a day. Even extra letters will be sent to the employer to show dedication that you are dedicated to get a position that you're applying for. And apply I will prepare everything needed to pass, such as dress code, behavior, and the knowledge you need, and even the shop talk, you know. And once you accept that, you can just tell apply AI to stop. And that was one solution. Another way was, okay, this one was a big idea, but I came to the conclusion that yeah, this one is a little too much for me for now, because I don't have the capital to actually do this. So another way was kind of a workforce where the agency does everything in its power to get you a job in a month. They will teach you skills needed for a certain type of a job, and to do everything to get you the job. And if still no agency has work for you, they will send their people there. So basically, they will take you as their people, and then send you to a work that they own. So at that job, what they do at that job is that you do basic thing, but the main the main um the main purpose of that job is creating experience and gaining skills. So it's a job that do a whole lot of things, that teach a whole lot of different skills, you know. Say for example, you do you could say general labor. You do They could go on to even the basis of, I don't know, marketing, little computer use, anything. That's why they do that warehouse. So they teach you all different type of skills when you get there. You're working, but you're also getting skills and you're getting experience to put on your resume. So next time when they go back to actually apply for you, so while you're working at that job, they're gonna keep continuously applying to different different jobs until you get called to a better job to go work there and leave the agency workforce. And that was the main idea, because it was going to be easier. You just go to the agency, you apply, give it I don't know, 10 days. You're not called yet? Okay, we're gonna take you, we're gonna send you to a workforce. You're gonna learn idea, you're gonna gain experience, we're gonna put on your resume, and give us a month. We will do our best and we'll make sure you get the best job possible for your situation and get even paid higher. And in doing so, you get called. Maybe that easy. But I came to a conclusion that getting a job isn't the only problem that is on my table. You know, making money was the problem on my table. Making money. Then it just hit me. What if I could create a marketplace platform where users can sell and buy AI agents? So what if I create a marketplace platform where users can buy AI agents, AI workflow, and AI automations? Anything that has to do with AI can be sell and bought from there. And This would put apply AI and thousands of other AI automation into a store that where anybody can buy, have access to them forever, just as cheap as possible. Then all of my friend who's I mean yeah then so this one day, right, when I was working on this idea, this one friend of mine came and he had this one AI. So what the AI does is it's an AI that generates, so it generates content, you know. Mostly it does videos, it does any type of content really. So he came to me with that and he was like, yo, I've been working on this and I was just checking it out and I was like, yeah, it's cool, blah blah, but I really need to sell it because I have a lot of AI automation ready for use, but I don't really have anybody to sell them to, you know. They've been sitting down for so long. I don't know how to market, and I don't really have that time for marketing because I'm in school. I just do this AI automation for fun because getting experience to learn and doing it. Okay, my phone ran out of storage, so let me sum this up. Okay, so that's where ArcShop comes in. So ArcShop takes all type of AI automation, anything that is basically AI that could be used, stored, and reused by other people and put on sale. So, for example, when my friend used to have this AI generated content thingy, I went to him, I bought it from him because he needed the money, and then I tried to sell on my ArcShop. And when we tried to sell on ArcShop, I told him, yo, come, let's start, you make the AI automations and I'll do the selling and marketing and everything. And there, we really didn't make a lot of money, you know. We made a dozen of money. That's when I realized, oh yeah, this is an untapped market. Let's work on it. And then we created ArcShop. And what I'm trying to tell you guys is that if you are working on anything basically AI, you can sell on ArcShop. Anything that is basically AI that makes life easier for people if they use it. If it saves people time, if it saves people money, if it saves people the pain of going through things that can be done with AI. ArcShop is the market. And on ArcShop, so this is how the selling part of ArcShop works. You bring your AI automation, we'll take it, we put it out there, and then people will come in and buy, you know. So what we do first is giving our customers an ease access to AI. So we give them an ease access to AI, and we give the power to creators to be able to make passive income over time through every sale. So the more people buy your product, the more money you make. And what's different from those big companies when you just sell your AI once is that over here it's online, it's on the market. People comes countless times, they buy it, they go. Sometimes they come back even twice, you know. And also, the fun thing is this: if they want it for business, they can easily get in contact with you to start freelancing for their business, which can get you a lot of money. And also, you don't have to worry about the marketing part because that's our job. That's where we come in and do the job. And our goal is to make sure you make money as fast as possible. And for our customers, our goal is to make sure you guys have access to AI for as cheap as possible and make your life easier and save you time, save you money. And not just that, when we put a smile, when we see a smile on our customers, that is our salvation. That makes us happy. You know, happy customers, happy life. And yeah, guys, that's what I've been working on. And I don't know, I'm about to stop vlogging, I guess. I think it's fun. When I was a kid, I used to vlog a lot. These past few days, I've been wondering about, like, man, what do I really want in life? Who do I want to be? What do I want to do? But as a kid, I've always wanted to do this. I used to like edit fun videos. I used to like edit. I used to edit a lot when I was a kid. You know, I was just to record videos of me and my friends and then go home and edit it, you know. But I don't know what happened. I think I lost. Yeah, somebody hacked my account when I was a kid and I lost everything. And I was like, man, you know what? I got mad. Stop. But I'm back. And yeah, baby.